would have been a foul on, I believe it would have been on Demkopoulos or Glenn, Elizabeth Glenn, as a commitment to Lemoyne College. And a good foot put into that one. That ball settled there, but a lot of orange socks to take care of that and send it the other way. Ball the far side, now brought forward. Working over there, number 6 is another player we're going to have to check with Coach Paolini and see the identity of number 25 and number 6. Ball sent in. Here comes a little rush by Tennessee. Turned and shot, and it's going to be trickling right across the line, trying to fight their way in. And the keeper, Hannah, comes out and snags it. She had gone down, and the ball trickled off the end of her hand across the goal line. Stum working hard in the midfield. She has subbed in and done an excellent job. Working out there right now, that was Mitchell, Alexandra Mitchell, who is a commitment to West Virginia University. Several players committed to West Virginia. There are players in this National League week that are committed to every conference probably imaginable in the college realm. And you see teams from California, Washington, see East Coast teams, New York, New Jersey, teams from the South like the Tennessee squad here. Players that are committed to ACC schools, SEC, Big Ten, Pac-12, all the conferences, Big East represented. So, and a lot of the smaller conferences as well, as these are the best of the best playing right here where you can watch and cheer on your team. Ball tossed in. Lena Lucas down there. Tennessee with a glimmer of hope there for a rush. Now backs off as they see Hannah will send it forward. Stum now heads it back in. A little bit of a whiff there from Lucas, but she regathers it. Ball on the far side. Let's see, it'll be a throw in for Tennessee. Ball tossed down the line. It's going to go all the way into the box. Picked up there by the keeper, Mackenzie Hannah. Hannah, senior, class of 2017. That's a pretty good mix. Mainly seniors out here, a few juniors. In this 17, in the 18U group. That ball, a little bit of a poor first touch there, but gets away, and now the defense clears it up. Ball going back and forth. Not much of possession. Now there's some possession taken by O'Reilly. Ball down inside the box, fighting for it. And picked up there by Melhan. Good job by the defense. And I'm going to have to double check that as well for Coach. And if we hear the name Gray Shoes, they don't have a name on the roster by that name, so we will find that one out as well for Tennessee. As the ball comes through, and it's going to be 24 and a shot. That's a nice save by Malhan. Come the other way, and there's Kentucky as Coach Roelke questioning the official as to why there was not a foul on that play where Syracuse gained possession and made a good rush. Had a nice save by Malhan. As we were just discussing, I figured a nice little push there in the back, and play continues. Hear a whistle, but that must be on the other field. Now we got the substitute coming in. And it may be that Let's see here. Number 27 coming in for Tennessee is going to be Blair Garrido, signee at UT Martin. And she'll be coming in, I believe, for Kelly. And Maeve Kelly comes out. That may be the name. I thought we heard the name Grace being used. We'll find out, though, at halftime. We'll check on a couple of these details and get back to you the second half. Ball worked through an on-rush here by the orange shirts. And the kick will come from Malhan at the goal. So the wind has shifted a little bit. Early match was very much in the favor. In this case, it would have been Syracuse would have had a terrific advantage with the wind blowing in their direction. Right now, it's more of a crosswind coming from the far side of the pitch to the near side. That ball settled. Garrido now sends it back. She'll set up on the left side in the back. Works up through and then taken away by Donald. Ball sent in, and a little bit of a miscommunication there as breaking to the left. The ball went to the right, and that was Mons working that one in. Tennessee now trying to turn the ball back the other way. Nice ball sent into space. Going to be a ball bound in a lot of space. There's a hard ball, but deflected out in front. I'm not sure if that was a Syracuse player possibly. Made an easy save then for Malhan. Really didn't even make it all the way to her. Ball bounding down the pitch. Hustling back to get that will be Pertell. She'll ease it back, and it'll be a throw-in for Tennessee. Let's see, it looks like Garrido will be the designated thrower here. She's going to toss it in. And see which way this one will go. And the referee points for Syracuse. They'll toss it in right in front of many of the coaches. That ball trickles out. Here comes the toss in. That one chested down. Turn around there, Donald now feeds it back to Demkopoulos. Little space in the middle now for Syracuse. They'll work it forward. Nice ball sent forward. The defense regroups. Donald now, she'll send it back toward Lucas. Lucas, far side. Turning over there is Glenn. She's working on the far side as you hear that wind really whipping. I'm making a lot of sounds in this microphone as you try to follow along. Ball bounding in the middle of the field. Katie Stum fighting for that one. Comes away with it. Gets it down to Savannah Hill. Hill will work it down. Picks up two defenders now, feeds it inside, and taken down there. And it was Tremblay who worked it toward the middle, was finally taken off the ball. Nice through ball there. Coming down, it's going to be Mons. She's going to face a good keeper in Malhan. She comes out and snags that one out of harm's way. High ball sent near side. Let's see what the wind does with this one. Kept in play. Nice play there. Good position by, that was Pascal. Tough player. Through ball that's disrupted this time. Sent forward. Settled. Sent forward again. And that's going to be Malhan. She'll scoop it up. And now kicks it into the wind. Gets that one to slice through the wind. Keeps it low. It's about all you can do. Tremblay with a nice turn there. Chloe Tremblay going to Lehigh up in Pennsylvania. That ball scooped up there by Malhan. Malhan, we said several times, a senior, going to be an Ohio Bobcat. Ball bounding around near the midfield circle. Tremblay comes up with it. Chloe works it the other way, now far side. That rush halted briefly. Now they reset. Good job there by Donald. She tears everything up, and now she falls. She is pushed down, hits her head. And the referee right there to blow the whistle. Referee looking up to see who might have been the offender in that foul to kind of say a word. So here comes the play by Syracuse. They'll back it up a little bit. Pertell will put it in play. A lot of space. That's probably a good 20 yards till you see defense. So she's going to play the long ball. Top of the box, settled. Defense there. Good quick feet. A tree of legs and blue socks. A lot of orange socks as well to block that. Hustling down the far side is Parsons. Picked up now by Syracuse. Tremblay now. She'll turn. Ball sent to Donald once again, who has been very active. Jessica Donald has been on a lot of play here in this first half as we move toward the end of the half. In the last couple of minutes, we'll see if there's some added time. Stum now, she'll send it back. And a long ball sent out over midfield. Settled by the defenders. Lucas now sends it in. Little time of possession here for Syracuse. Far side, Glenn. Now working it up through traffic. And nice run down the far side. It's right along the line, and it's going to be kept in. Out, just trickles across the end line. You saw the flag go up. Malhan will put it in play. As we are in the 12 noon matchup here. Be two more matches here on this field today and all these fields. So usyouthsoccer.org, you're placed for all the information. Here comes a run down the middle of the pitch, a ball that's sent up a little bit too much pace, and it gets to Lucas for Syracuse. Mackenzie Hanna lines it up, sends it out. There's Jessica Donald, gets a foot on it. Good job by the defenders to send that ball the other way. It was a tough angle. There's Jessica Donald once again. Jessica Donald is a junior in high school. No real commitment yet as far as college goes. That we have listed anyway. And a big collision. It looks like the Tennessee player over there took the worst of it. That's Parsons. And that will be the halftime whistle. I want to mention some of our sponsors here before we break away for our halftime time. Remember these sponsors, let them know you appreciate them by using some of their products. First one is Bubba Burger, one of the official snack foods and meals for U.S. Youth Soccer. Nike, of course, with the apparel and shoes. Kohl's, another sponsor. KOHL ''S. MLS, the Major League Soccer sponsorship of U.S. Youth Soccer. Nesquik, the official drink. Positive Coaching. Toyota. Wilson Trophy, obviously a big part of what goes on right here in these tournaments, championships, and these league playoffs. And the NSCAA. Turbo Sports, the official video producer. And U.S. Soccer, the U.S. Soccer, the Olympic Development System. A lot of these players will end up not only in college but maybe progressing even further. Once again, we'll take a break. Still no score here. We're 90 minutes in, and we're 45 minutes into this 90-minute match, and we will be back for the second half. John Peters and crew will be right back. Syracuse and Tennessee. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get the correction here as we're still dealing with scoreboard issues. And here's the good news for Syracuse. It is 1-0. We were correct in seeing the goal scored by Raina Campbell. And that was scored early on, about three and a half minutes into this first half. And so 1-0 is your score as we get started here. Second half, we may or may not have a scoreboard. We'll see as the clock may not count down. We'll see. That ball right down the line, and official with the line. Now, second half, Tennessee should have a little more of an advantage here with the wind. Also had some corrections here, and I've been calling Tennessee number 3, Camille Parsons. Her actual name that she goes by is Grace. That's where we were hearing the name Grace called out. So number 3 for Tennessee. Of course, just those of you who are watching and know her, you already knew this. So ball moved forward. That's going to be Pascal. Now there's Grace on the far side. Grace Parsons now gives it up, comes back to her. Trying to work it through, but the feet of the Syracuse midfielders stopped that play. Good job there by Madison Smith, and she interrupts that play. That ball will move in toward the side of the box. It's down under the legs of number 24. That's Gianna Mons, and she stays in. She was not a starter, a sub, but she's still in. Yeah, that goal scored by Raina Campbell. And let's see, he's wearing number 10 for Syracuse. And so when we were asking the scores table about Campbell scoring, they may have thought we were talking about the school, Campbell University, but it was actually Raina Campbell. And so the scoreboard continues to not show any score. But once again, just to let you know, we were correct early on that Syracuse did score, so they're up by 1. And play will continue. Tennessee working the ball forward, has a little bit advantage here with the wind in the second half. Trying to hustle back is Tennessee. Coach Rolke encouraging them to hustle and move down with some motivation. Good speeches, I'm sure, at halftime from each of these coaches. Ball sent across. That'll be Parsons. Let's see if she sends a cross into the box. Little stumble there. Tries to regain possession. Ball continues. There's a ball sent in, and it will go on past Mackenzie Hanna. The other mix-up that we had was number 8 is Addison Hornsey. Probably wondered why you hadn't heard her name. We were calling for Jessica Donald as number 6, excuse me. Jessica Donald is number 8. She's actually wearing number 6. So there's the number 6 mystery that we talked about. We got that squared away. Tennessee with the ball now. A little bit of space. Working forward is going to be DePriest. He's got a couple defenders. Little hand checking there. Ball sent into the midsection of Hannah, the keeper. And another good rush. This is about the best we've seen Tennessee look throughout this match as they have mounted a couple of drives. That ball flicked back toward number 25, and we'll make sure we've got the correct number there for. That is Sydney Reeves, and we had 2 number 17. Sydney Reeves wearing number 25, and wearing number 17 is Caitlin Walsh. Ironically, both of them going to Buffalo State University, the State University of New York. Ball sent out, and we also have a new keeper this half for Tennessee. That's going to be Elizabeth Parker, a junior. So she's come in to relieve Malhan, and that ball sent in. An opportunity here for Tennessee, working to the left, trying to get that left foot. Good work by the defender, Donald. Let's see if it's going to be it's a goal kick. As the official, everyone waiting on the edge of their seats to see if he pointed to the goal or to the corner, and eventually points to the keeper. So it'll be a little bit tougher this half to let you know the time. It'll be kept here by the 4th official, the 4th referee. He'll let us know as we go along. Ball popped in there by DePriest. Now picked up by Garst. Garst takes it to the left. Works back to her right. Now cross into the box, but it's deflected there. Brought down and settled by Syracuse. And it'll be a throw-in for the orange-clad Syracuse team. Syracuse once again, head coach Michael Paolini. Out of Syracuse, New York, of course. Nice job there. Big defender out there is Leslie Fry. Tall and strong. Ball on the far side. It's Parsons. She works it forward. Little touch to the outside. Right back to her. Little give and go. And tried to give it back once again. I believe that was Stum over there. And settling the ball. Ball sent back. That's Stum. Sends it in left side. And a little bit of a hard touch. It gets away from DePriest, but to the applause of her teammates who like the effort. That ball headed here on the near side. Stopped well right here in front of us by Jestings. Stum, nice ball. Sends it to the far side. Parsons. Parsons out to the very edge. Works back in. Good spacing by the Tennessee squad. But that one gets away from, I believe it was Pascal. It's either Pascal or Garst in there. Way up front in that striker position. Ball bounding around. It's going to come right here in front of us. It'll be a throw-in for Tennessee. It went off Elizabeth Glenn. As we mentioned, this is a great opportunity for the college coaches to come out and see these players, great talent. There's a ball inside. It's going to be worked inside the box, lining it up, trying to get a shot. It's deflected. Let's see if we've got the, let's see if this is a, let's see if we've got any sort of handball. Sometimes it is a handball. This will be a PK set up right here in front. It looks like Julie Garst will be lining it up. So the handball called by the official. And this time Garst will be ready. All her teammates back. Here's the shot. And the score, low left into the back of the goal. That knots it up at 1. The PK here looked like the 53rd minute. We'll have to find out exactly what time we were on. What minute were we in, sir?
It was
52nd minute. So that was right on the board. So that score in the 52nd minute by Julie Garst. Got that confirmed here. So 1-1. And the ball sent down to the near side. Syracuse, a little bit of a stun there. Had a handball and a nice shot in the box. So resulted in the PK score by Julie Garst. Garst, the Belmont University signee or commitment. I think it's the Belmont Bruins. Used to be the Belmont Rebels, and now we do have a University of Mississippi player. So Belmont in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee. It's Stum now. She'll send it here right in front of us to DePriest. Working with Garst, she'll send it across. Going to be a ball that's a shot. High ball just over the bar by Pascal. And Pascal signing with the Blue Devils. As we said, she'll be really used to these colors. See right here, Syracuse, once again, the bright orange with navy blue numbers. Tennessee in the Duke or Dodger blue. Got royal blue with the white numbers. Ball hit forward, and we got a push there. Official blows the whistle. It'll come the other way. Once again, the head official making that call, Kadeem Sabara. This will be a ball brought back up. It looks like Demkopoulos who will put it in play. And these teams also with the matching socks to add to the color out here. That ball headed around. And another foul. This is going the other way. So both ways with a little shove in the back there on a high ball. We are now in the 56th minute. Checking the scoreboard here. And it's now 1-1. That ball headed around. Tennessee comes away with it. Through ball there off the left side. Sent back to Trumbley. And trying to control it on defense. Good job there by Addison Puskar. Sounds like teammates calling her Addie. And the defense quickly the other way. Nice ball. That's a long ball down the left side. Let's see if the defense can get there. They do. They send it back toward Parker, and she will clear it to the right side, the far side. Ball right down the line. Official right on top of it, watching it. Stays in play. Coming the other way, and it's going to be space here. Garst works it through. Picked up there. It's going to be a nice ball, but a little bit of a one-timer there by DePriest that went off the side of her foot. Couldn't keep that one low enough to get it in the side of the net, and that ball drops nestles on the upper side of a fence on the netting. So going up there to chase it down is Mackenzie Hanna. Hanna puts it in play, keeps a low ball, trying to drive it through the wind. That ball sent back. Good hustle there by Syracuse player. That was Mons, Jayana Mons, working her way back. On the far side, that is Sydney Reeves. Reeves, we did not really have her name called much in the first half because we had her down as number 17. She is wearing 25. And here comes the ball sent out. Nice high ball. The wind will help carry that one. It'll ride like Christopher Cross sailing. Ball turned and hustling down. Going to be DePriest and a lot of hand battling. Ball will go out of play. Now the wind picking up once again. You probably can hear it. See the flags straight out. Wind really blowing from far side to near side and also in favor of the Tennessee team here in this second half. Both goals being scored at the end where the wind has helped. DePriest tries to send it into the middle there to Tremblay. Far side, Parsons will get there. Parsons sends it down inside toward Pascal. Pascal lines it up. Looks like her left foot is what she likes, but she'll take right now, back to left. There's the left foot, and it's high just over that crossbar. Couldn't tell the angle, but might have been a little bit severe as far as the angle went as well. So lining it up, Hanna will put it in play, Mackenzie Hanna. Fight for the ball. DePriest comes away with it, has a little space. She'll take it out to the left. Lines it up now, tries to set up a cross into the box. Works it through. Ball sent out. There's a shot from, that was going to be Garst who had it deflected. That'll be sent back in. And Garst with the header, but goes over the bar and off to the left. Nice ball sent in by Puskar. Addie Puskar with the cross into the box. It was headed, and now a couple of substitutions getting ready to come in for Syracuse. And both teams with one goal, trying to get the go-ahead here at some point. So coming in will be Raina Campbell. She had the goal in about the 4th minute early on. Coming in also is Jenna McKeedy. Campbell signed a commitment to Drexel and McKeedy to Binghamton. I hope I'm saying that's right. Binghamton or Binghamton. Ball brought around by, that was Price. Sent forward there, and O'Reilly into the box. Campbell now with an opportunity, but it's cleared away. Trying to feed it to the tall forward. Now back out in the middle of the pitch. Glenn now, she'll work it forward. There's Campbell. She'll send it out to the right. Now she'll stop, reverse track, sends it in. Nice job by the defense, but that will be a corner. That was Smith. This will be a corner. I just don't see anybody approaching the corner yet. Here we go. So here we go. It's going to be, I believe that's O'Reilly, number 20. And also coming over there with her is McKeedy. They do the short ball. They'll play it again. Now left foot into the box. It's the backside of the box, a high ball. And jumping up to grab it will be Parker.
Lizzie, can we hit one? Lizzie, can we hit one?
It'll be Elizabeth Parker. She tries to really get a hold of one. They clear the defense. Coach Roki calling for that. Said, and here we go, working it in. Coming in is Pascal. Cleared away defense there to disrupt that play and dispossess the Tennessee squad. Trumbley gets it back. Nice move to her left. Sends it out here to Pascal. Pascal, left foot, shot. Off to the right, no good. And a nice play. Once again, set up by the nice long ball. Coach Roki calling for that one. As once again, the wind really helping out. And he said, hey, calling her Lizzie Parker, can we get a long one? And she did. She laid one out there, bounced over some of the defenders, and set up Pascal for that potential play, potential score. Hustling in the back, it's going to be Campbell going against Smith. Kept in on the side. Garst back in there now. Syracuse working with it. And there's a lot more life in this Tennessee squad. You just see a lot more movement. They're anticipating better and really getting on it. And Coach Roki staying on top of the team, getting them motivated. It's going to be checking in will be Caitlin Walsh. Walsh wearing number 17. She'll check in for Elizabeth Glenn. Caitlin Walsh, also a University of Buffalo commitment. Got a lot of, that's Campbell working out on the left side, but Parker comes in, and he's going to call for that long ball again. And here it comes. It's just almost impossible to gauge how far that ball is going to go with the wind blowing. And it's an advantage for the offense as they work their way down the pitch. And they reverse field. Got space out there on the far side. Working it up was Parsons. Now sends it over. A little bit of a hard touch now. Turns it over to Syracuse. Campbell surrounded by the defense. Stum steps in. Stops her momentarily. Parker will hustle out to the outside. This will be Parker with the big ball there. So that one's on the far side. Working through, and you can see that wind is really helping the Tennessee squad. Through ball, but a little bit too much pace. Garst was on the right and Pascal on the left. Ball stayed in the middle. Ball chested down. Stum tries to get that one. Campbell there, now double teamed. That ball will come out. It'll be a throw in for Syracuse. This will be Jessica Donald. Checking in for, will be Tally Bishop. Bishop checks in for Trumbley. Tennessee. Ball to the far side. A lot of space. And that one a little bit too far forward, and the defense comes up with it. Syracuse now coming the other way. Walsh now works it to the right, has some space. Ball into the box. Campbell was there, but comes right back to Walsh. Walsh in the box, blocked. Everybody making sure to keep their hands out of the way after seeing the PK earlier. And that's going to be DePriest working it. Taking out to the right. It's going to be a shot from Pascal out the crossbar. She got all of that one, and it got all of the crossbar. Comes back out. Game of inches. That was been the go-ahead. And click knees. It looks like Leslie Fry is a little gimpy after that play. May have hit knees there with Campbell. Walsh now works it to her right. Sends it through. Parker will scoop it up. Parker now, she'll put it in play. That's going to bound out to the far side. Garst trying to settle it. Now coming the other way is O'Reilly. O'Reilly and Garst battling. Sending it on up. Good job by McKeedy. She'll take it into the box. Move in there. It goes off the side of the goal, and it'll be a goal kick for Parker.
Look at me. Don't get caught ball watching. Grace, don't get caught ball watching. Know where your line's at.
So Parker will put it in play. Wind blowing with her. That's a low ball. Slices through the wind. Good effort there. Good balance by Puskar. She comes with possession, now feeds it forward. It comes right back to her. Low through ball, taken down there, and a hard push. And that foul will be on Pertell. So lining it up, trying to get the number for you of setting this play up. Nice high ball. That's going to be into the box and really nobody there to put a head on it. But nice high ball there by Madison Smith. Fry now, she'll turn. Tries to send it back toward the keeper. Parker has a couple of orange shirts coming to her. Smith now sends it out to the far side. That's Garst now. She'll bring it back over. Comes right back to her again. Little boomerang action here. Ball down the line. Nice ball there. That's going to be Parsons. She'll send it into the box, and there's a low ball settled once. Shot blocked. Ball sent out. Ball picked up there by Puskar. Sent back out toward Parsons. There's Garst. Has a little space, but the orange shirts take over. Coming the other way with space is McKeedy. McKeedy working it through, has space. Retreating is Smith. And Fry finally halts that rush by sending the ball out to the far side. And still not sure about our clock. It's saying 62:50, but it stopped. That's not correct. So we're not really sure on the time. We'll try to find that out for you here shortly. And once again, your score is 1-1. Scores by Julie Garst on the PK here in the second half. Raina Campbell early in the 4th minute, first half. So right now, each team trying to fight to get to that go-ahead score. It looks like we're in the 69th minute. And we're going to find out here from our 4th official shortly and see what his says. Checking in for Syracuse, that's going to be Addison Hornsey. She comes in for Alexandra Mitchell. Mitchell, the West Virginia signee. Hornsey, St. John's. St. John's University, the Johnnies. Ball sent into the box, bounding around. Had to apologize, I think I said earlier, to the Princeton team that was playing prior to this saw the black and orange that they were wearing and slipped up once or twice thinking about this match and called them Syracuse. Not something you want to do with the Princeton folks. And that's going to be a corner. Well, there we go. Let's see. It's going to be Syracuse. And the player that just checked in will be Addison Hornsey. She'll set this corner set piece in motion. You've got the short ball available as well as O'Reilly comes over. There's the ball sent into the box. It's bounding around. Cleared away. And it looks like Garst now. She'll work it toward the middle of the pitch. A through ball to the outside and a nice one. That's going to be a shot that's going to be deflected. A nice save by Puskar with a nice ball that she received from her teammate Garst. She put it into her numerical counterpart. The keeper, Mackenzie Hanna, got her mid up there and knocked it up over the goal. It'll be a corner for this Tennessee squad that's trying to go ahead. And once again, found themselves down 1-0 at halftime. And now it's 1-1. So the setup in the corner. Ball will be sent in. The Tennessee players start in motion. Ball is flicked, but really doesn't go to anybody particular. Raina Campbell now comes up with it. She'll try to send it forward. And I do believe the wind has had an effect here in this second half. And a little fancy footwork there by the Syracuse player, Demkopoulos. Ball worked across right at the top of the box and a low shot that dribbles into the hands of Parker. And the defense pretty well set up, so Parker will hold up a minute and let her team get back. Puts a nice long ball, maybe one of the longest we've seen. Garst now sends it on up. And play continues, a lot of contact. Big collision there, and once again, if you allow the contact, there's going to get even more of it. Shot, and ball will trickle through, and it's put away on the far side. I believe that was Garst, we'll see. And we might have to go back and check the replay on that one. But you had the Priest, I believe it was, moving in on the left side, and then she brought it over, and it was tipped in. It was deflected by Mackenzie Hanna, and then at the very end, put in that goal from point-blank range on the right side. So your score now, Tennessee 2-1. And we'll get the official word here in just a moment. So you would have an assist there. Puskar also had a great shot a while ago as well that was saved. Here comes Syracuse right down the middle. And no wasting time here as the urgency has kicked in. Campbell fighting on the far side. We'll find out right now who had the official goal there. And that was correct. It was Julie Garst, her second goal in this match. Had the PK early on, and then just wanted to make that official from our fourth referee. Says, yes, it was. Julie Garst puts it in on that far post, and she was coming in from that side. She had the run on that side, the deflection from the keeper. They got away from her, and then she had the open net to put it in. Flying through. Here's another shot. That one's going to fall off of Mackenzie Hanna. It just trickles away about 2 or 3 feet so she can regather it. But I'm telling you, something happened at halftime, folks, with this Tennessee squad, and they've come out as a different team in this second half. Once again, the wind may be part of it, but I don't know that you can explain all of it with just the fact that the wind's blowing your direction. Ball sent down the left side. Chasing, it's going to be Bishop. Bishop looking up. Sends it over to Pascal. Now the Syracuse comes away with it. Syracuse back to the middle. Maeve Kelly now working with it, but taken away. Good job there by Addison Hornsey. And she'll work it to the right. She can feed it into the box if she wants. Here she is. She's got a little space. And ball deflected out to the side. That'll be a throw-in for Tennessee. It'll be a throw-in with the wind trying to bring it back. Of course, Syracuse with the urgency now, trying to tie this match. And, of course, Tennessee would love to get a little insurance. Ball high in the air. DePriest now gives it over to teammate Bishop. Now forward, there's DePriest. She's got Garst with her. And a little bit of miscommunication. And so, Coach, everybody knew that she had played a ball that she kind of wished she had back as soon as she let it go. And Coach Rolke saying, that's all right, just work on the next one. And working her way in there is Bishop. And a nice save by Hannah. Coach Paolini hollering out to the defense, trying to get his troops motivated. Stum, who has great height, heads that one down, and it'll be a throw-in for Syracuse, but moves it further down the pitch. Ball settled by Wall. She's been a good substitute here in this second half. All tipped out. It'll be a throw-in for Syracuse. Throwing that one in is going to be Donald. Donald gets it in to Hornsey. That'll be off to the side. Another throw-in. And once again, you're dealing with a wind that's coming from pretty much in the face of the thrower right now. As that will be Donald who tosses it in, the short throw. Ball worked through, but really nobody there breaking to the ball. A high ball there, that was McKeady trying to get the foot up there to stop it. So Parker, she will put it in play. First half, you had Malhan as the keeper. Second half is Elizabeth Parker. Ball settled there by McKeady. She turns. Looks out to the right, finds Walsh. Walsh with a little space, working a little magic there. Touch to the right, sends it off of the feet of the defender. And what a play. Amazing play right down the line to keep from having the corner. It'll just be a throw. But, man, outstanding composure there to send that ball out just inside the flag on this side. Here's the throw. Ball into the box. There's a collision. There's a shot that's going to be into the hands of Parker. Had a nice little bend on it, but it was low enough. Parker didn't really have any trouble securing that one. 79th minute has begun. Parker, long ball, nice ball there. That's going to bound. DePriest has the opportunity. She gets a good touch. She's going to put it in the far side, but it's going to be wide right and hits a photographer. Obviously a photographer from Tennessee because he was upset. And Coach Paolini not happy with the defense. Several times now you've seen the Tennessee forwards make their way right into the box. Good tackle out on the outside. Syracuse trying to turn, but Tennessee brings it the other way. That's Pertell. She'll send it forward. Gets past the defense. Here comes McKeady. Works it into the box. Right foot toward Campbell. And an open Walsh, and she's going to get it near the line. It's cleared away brilliantly by the defender. Thought it was going to trickle across that line for the tying goal, but what a defensive play Of course, you had Parker got just enough of it to slow it up. Walsh with a great opportunity. Good ball sent up to DePriest. Let's see if the defense is able to get there. And they allow him to continue to play. Ball inside and saved by Hannah. Players down everywhere. And so DePriest with a good run, but to give credit there to number 25 who's checked in, Bishop, the future Western Kentucky Hilltopper, with a nice ball. Ball sent forward. There's Hornsey. Work toward the right side of the box. She'll stop. Now go. Off the defender. It'll be a throw in for Syracuse. And we're at the 81st minute, just starting that 81st minute. Getting ready to check in for Tennessee will be Savannah Hill. Ball, shot, and that was going to go off to the left. That was Raina Campbell. So Parker will set it down. Great job by DePriest. She comes out. Hill comes in. And you got a whistle there into the back of the receiver there in the middle. Trying to get the number. I believe that was Maeve Kelly who took the brunt of it. And this will be Madison Smith. She'll put it in play. 82nd minute has begun. Ball headed. Garst. And nice ball there to Bishop. She's still got possession, now taken away. Almost maintained possession in the middle of that crowd. Walsh sends it up toward Hornsey. Maintains her balance. Now she'll take it the other way. A lot of space. Works it through. Stump chasing. Out to the right. Campbell. Campbell shot. And it's going to go up into the parking lot. And maybe, no, it will not come back down the hill. Another photographer up there sends it down. Parker will put it in play as we don't know how much time will be added on, but the clock's saying that we're getting ready to go past the 82-minute mark. Parker lines it up, all neon lime green or yellow, safety green. Ball settled there by Bishop, sent toward Garst. Garst, a magician with the ball, has 2 goals. Ball out to the outside. Working it back to the mid. And a nice job by the defender, Hornsey, but sends it right to Jestings. Jestings works it through. Stays with it. Now that passes behind her, so Syracuse comes the other way. Here comes Walsh. Nice move there, but Stum is about a foot taller than Walsh, and a little slide move there to kick it out of play. Walsh now, tough player, works it back. Ball down the line toward Campbell. Fry works through. Little tug of the sleeve. I think it'll be a Syracuse free kick, and it will. See who's going to come up and take this ball. It's going to be Jessica Donald. Donald now lines it up, right foot, hits it toward the box, into that wind. Now see if it falls to the feet of the blue shirts, and Garst will bring it the other way. Sends it to her teammates here on the near side. Bishop sends it to, that's Pascal. And before this match is over, we'll talk again about where these players are committed as far as schools go, because some of you may see these folks playing in the college realm very soon. For Syracuse, we'll wait till the subs coming in. Lena Lucas, University of Buffalo. Demcopoulos, Siena. Mackenzie Hanna, Binghamton. Drexel for Raina Campbell. That ball dribbled out of play. Binghamton for Olivia Price. Buffalo University of Buffalo for Walsh and Reeves. Niagara for one of the players, Stoll, who isn't here. St. John's for Purtell. That ball cleared away. Lemoyne College for Elizabeth Glenn. Alexandra Mitchell, West Virginia, the Mountaineers. St. John's for Addison Hornsey, number 8. We've seen her busy the entire match. Binghamton's Jenna McKitty and Alexandra. That ball sent in and blocked away. Alexandra Catanzarite. Well, that's who number 20 is that we've been calling O'Reilly. We apologize about that. Alexandra Catanzarite going to Bucknell has been very active as well. So give her credit for a lot of those plays throughout this match. The Bucknell Bison. That ball dribbles off the foot of Tank. And for Tennessee, we'll run through that list here in a second as well. Ball sent in. Dribbled around now, turning. Ball sent into the box. Campbell there. Turns left foot, and it's going to be flicked away by the defense. Good opportunity once again for Syracuse. Continuing to put the pressure on. You've got to give them credit. They're not giving up. Ball down the line. That's going to be Donald. She'll work it to the right. Sends it into the backside of the net. So for this Tennessee squad, Grace Parsons, Belmont, Abigail Nip at UTC, Chattanooga. You have Elizabeth Tank, Tennessee Tech. Madison Smith, a defender from University of Mississippi. Garst, who scored 2 goals, Belmont University. Duke for Carly Pascal. Middle Tennessee State, the Raiders with Leslie Fry. We'll watch the ball on the far side. It comes toward Garst. Let's see if she can get to it. We got offside. Maeve Kelly going to Chattanooga, University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. Peyton DePriest at Middle Tennessee State. Tally Bishop, Western Kentucky. Blair Jarrito at UT Martin. Sydney Malham, we mentioned, was the keeper in the first half, Ohio University. And Chloe Tremblay at Lehigh. So gives you a quick rundown of some of the players and where they're committed. Always good to hear the future of these young players, the talent that they have. Ball settled. That one out. It's going to be right down the side. It'll be a throw-in for Tennessee. And we'll focus here. We've got just a few moments left. Focus in on this last opportunity here for Syracuse to come back to try to tie this match up. And it's going to get very physical, I would imagine. You see right there that Hornsey is bent over. She looked like she took a stop in the clock. Well, the referee will add on. And here comes the throw-in. Trying to get it into the box. Air course towards Campbell. There's a shot in the upper right side, just over the bar. And if you're the coach, Coach Rose, your heart kind of stops on that play. Coach Paolini hoping that the wind might push that one into the corner of the net. Parker now will set it up. Not sure how much time is added, but we're moving toward the 88th minute. That ball sent out right toward the middle of the pitch, headed around. Campbell comes in. She tries to come up with it. Stum, who's been an outstanding defender. Garst will fight through, shows her speed. She works into the box. She flicks it with the right foot and puts it away for insurance, and that's going to be a hat trick for Julie Garst. Oh, my goodness, what a job as she brought Hannah out. Mackenzie Hannah came out. She flicked it with the side of her right foot, and my goodness, a 3-goal effort here by Julie Garst in this match. So I'll tell you what, she really has played an incredible match here, folks. And we have a couple more subs coming in. It's going to be Sarah Sievertson, and she will bring Julie Garst out, the crowd that's here cheering her on. And congratulations to her with 3 goals here. I know she's excited. Also coming out will be teammate Grace Parsons, who's played over there as well. And both those players going to Belmont University. So what a tandem on this Tennessee squad. Syracuse working forward now, down 3-1. Would love to get one here to kind of take a little of the pain away here of this really an onrush here in the second half of this Tennessee squad. All 4 goals scored on this left side for us as we're facing the pitch, the side where the wind is blowing with that side, and it's aiding the team going that direction. Ball sent in, let's see, and Parker can scoop it up. As we approach the 89th minute, we're going to see how much time is added on here. We'll watch this looks like 1 minute has been added of extra time. The official out in the middle giving that signal, Savannah Hill with that ball. So we might have a chance for maybe 1 or 2 more rushes here by Syracuse as they work forward. That ball hit big time in the back. I believe that was Smith. Trying to continue hustling this entire match. Here comes Walsh. Nice job by the backline player, Jestings. She'll work it on forward. And they're going to take it down the old famous corner play where you take it down there and just hold on to it. That was Elizabeth Tank who was trying to do that. Got out of play, and this will be a corner. And I have a feeling you're not going to see this ball put into play. I think it's going to be a short touch and just hold it right there. We'll see. And the Syracuse players seeing that as well. They kick it in, and that will be it, folks. And it's Julie Garst 3, Syracuse 1. Starting it off very well, Raina Campbell coming in with that goal early. And she got it in the back of the net with about 3 minutes, 40 seconds into this match. But the second half belonged to Julie Garst, starting it off with a PK and then moving on through with the 2 goals later on, one coming here right in the last few minutes. So congratulations to the Tennessee squad with the 3-1 victory. Once again, let me run through very quickly the sponsors and say thank you. Bubba Burger, Nike, Kohl's, MLS, Nesquik, Positive Coaching, Toyota, Wilson Trophy, NSCAA, Turbo Sports, U.S. Soccer, and once again, the sponsorship of the Major League Soccer affiliation. Once again, your final here, it's going to be Tennessee, the showcase squad out of Franklin, Tennessee, 3, and the Syracuse Academy, the team out of Syracuse, New York, out of New York West, under Michael Paolini with 1. We'll be back soon. Thank you for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed this broadcast. We'll be back soon. Stay in touch with usyouthsoccer.org.